This week, badminton's best have rendezvoused in Rennes, the medieval city in Brittany in northwestern France. Welcome to the Glaz Arena for the second round action at the YONEX French Open, the last of the 6 Super 750 events on the HSBC BWF World Tour. And as part of the World Tour Finals trophy is brought into the arena today by Bertrand Pichonnet. And the World Tour Finals is just for the top 8 players and pairs in each of the 5 disciplines, determined by the results from all World Tour tournaments throughout the year. Well, we'll be starting this evening's session with what promises to be a terrific mixed doubles. Jiang and YONEX won this title 2 years ago, and they're in great form, having reached the final of their last 3 tournaments. While Christiansen and Bøje, the beaten finalists 4 years ago, are finding their form once again after a long layoff. Then it's women's doubles and home interest with Lambert and Poignant against the number 8 seeds Li Jiang and Luo Xumin. Men's singles follows that, and 2 former champions who between them have contested 5 men's singles finals here at the French Open. It's 2-time and reigning Olympic champion Victor Axelsen against the ever-youthful 35-year-old CHN, recent winner of the Arctic Open in Finland. Then we finish with 2 men's doubles. Former world number 1s and winners here 2 years ago, Astrup and Rasmussen against Mora and Shumagami, who are looking to reach a first quarter final at this level of event. Then the second men's doubles, the reigning world champions Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae will be looking to bounce back after a disappointing second round exit last week in Denmark. They're up against Chu Xiang-chia and 2-time Olympic champion Wang Qilin. Well, with mixed doubles being our first match of this evening session, a chance for us to look at the draw. Now, this is the top half of the draw, and Jiang and YONEX, the winners 2 years ago, are the number 1 seeds, and the World Championship bronze medalists Tong Ji-kel and Delphine Delroux came through a tricky second round match against Kapoor and Gade in 3 thrilling games. So it is the World Championship bronze medalists who await the winners of our match. Pearl Sumpran and Puavaranukro, the Thai combination, the number 3 seeds, they've also come through to the quarter-final stage. So we're just about ready for our first match on this second session, the evening session. And here come the players, led out by the world number 1s, the number 1 seeds, Jiang and YONEX. Matthias Christiansen and Alexandra Bøje, making their 5th appearance here at the French Open 4 years ago in 2021. They reached the final, losing out to Watanabe and Higashino. But it's a welcome return to good form for Matthias Christiansen, who had to serve a year suspension due to whereabouts violations. And this will be a 6th meeting between these 2 pairs, and as you can see, it's the Chinese pair who won 4 of the previous 5. The last 2 have been won by the Chinese combination, and as you saw, the last time was in the quarter-final a week ago. It was 3 games in Odense, 21-19 in the deciding game, an hour and 8 minutes. It was a thriller, but of course, the Danes had their home support. I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say that Steen Pedersen is sitting alongside me for all of this evening's session. And Steen, it was a thrilling match between these 2 pairs last week.
It was 3 extremely close games, and I heard afterwards the Danes, they were satisfied with their performance, but they would have liked to get the win. They get another chance tonight.
They certainly do. But the world number 1s, Jiang is 24 years of age, from Guilin in northeast Guangxi province, far south of China near Vietnam. famed for its mountains and the cormorant fishermen. Sin is 25 years of age from Hunan, landlocked province in south-central China, and they're enjoying their 17th week in total as world number ones. It's their third spell at the top of the world rankings. Well, they've made 2 previous appearances here at the French Open. They've reached at least a semi-final on both occasions, of course winning 2 years ago, as I was telling you. In the first round, they played against Julien Maillot and Leah Palermo of France, 10 and 13 in 30 minutes, so pretty comfortable for the Chinese world number ones. The Danes had to be promoted from the reserve list. In fact, they replaced Kapila and Crasto from India. Matthias Christiansen, as you can see, is 31 years of age, and that equates to about 6'2", born on the island of Bornholm in the Baltic Sea off the south coast of Sweden. His partner, both on court and off court, Alexandra Bøje, is 25, and she's from Horsens, which is also a medieval town in East Jutland, so she'll be used to the beautiful architecture we see here in Rennes. They had a tough opening match against the Indonesians, Maulana and Jamil.
Ready to
they
play.
Came through 21-15 in an hour and 10 minutes. That deciding game, 21-15. So our court officials for this one, Nonoguchi from Japan is in the umpire's chair, and Dito from France, the service judge. Four courts in action here in the Glaz Arena in Rennes. And it has made a big difference to the scheduling for players. We've not had excessively late finishes. Of course, I've probably put the kibosh on things by saying that, Steen. We'll probably have a very late night now.
That's true.
But having 4 courts in action has meant earlier finishes, which has
Ladies
been
and
great for the
gentlemen,
players.
On my right, Jiang Zhenban and Wei Yaxin, China. And on my left, Matthias Christiansen and Alexandra Bøje, Denmark. Wei Yaxin to serve to Matthias Christiansen. La ball, play.
So it is the former champions and current world number ones, Jiang Zhengbang and Wei Yaxin, the left and right-handed combination nearest to us as we all look down on the court at the moment. My goodness me, that's a good return of the flick serve from Christiansen. Just wide.
Service
Now,
over.
if I recall correctly, Steen, I think you were calling the match, the quarterfinal last week between these 2 pairs.
That's
Anything
right.
that stuck out from you from
Service over.
tactics point of
We're
view?
going to see it now.
1.
This is going to be very interesting to see whether it's a low serve or a flick serve. The Danes didn't flick in the first game in Odense, and they do now. They chose to play up against the drift in the first game. And I think that's a very, very important factor in terms of creating uncertainty with Wei Yaxin, who is normally super strong on the front court. But we've seen the Malaysians being successful in terms of flick serving to her. And that makes her a little bit more human, even on the front court, because of the problems she's facing on the back court.
Three, 2.
Another thing that's important for the Danes, who is to be considered the underdogs, is to get the shuttle below the top of the tape. Jiang Bang played extremely well, covering all of the backcourt and the midcourt area in Odense.
4-2, change.
Yang Ming, Chinese mixed doubles coach. Oh, he's pushed it long at the back line.
Yeah.
5-2.
It's also interesting with the Chinese flick serve in the opening rally, because they didn't flick. I want to say at all. I'm doing it. Maybe they flicked once or twice, but it was nothing. And the Danes got closer and closer to the top of the tape.
6-2, quick.
That's important for Wei and Jiang to sort of keep the Danes honest with the flick serve here and there.
The hand signal letting her partner know where she's going to serve to. It's difficult to keep Wei Yasin at the back of the court.
It's very, very difficult.
Because she just
out of the way, so Jiang Bang almost played singles.
7-2.
She just hit and moved forward.
Yeah. So you've got to have different kinds of plans, because you must expect the Chinese to have different kinds of solutions to that flick serve. It wasn't a flick serve here, but she was put on the backboard anyway.
Very good start by the Chinese pair. 6 straight points from 1-2 down.
Service over.
Run comes to an end.
3-7.
They've had an incredible year, I have to say, the Chinese combination. 8 finals from 13 tournaments played. Now, you're the mathematician. I think that's over 60%.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Service over.
disappointing for the
8-3.
Danes. How many points have they gifted so far with pushes out the back or with errors?
It's been a lot.
Yeah.
They've got to play the attack more patient on the far side of the court. That's
Nice.
a good one.
Service over.
Mind you, since
4,
this man returned
8.
from his suspension, they've had a pretty good time. 2 finals
Get
from
ready.
6 tournaments. They won the Macau 300 event as qualifiers, and also won a 100 event in Indonesia.
And they have played well.
Yes.
It hasn't
5,
been pushover
8.
victories in Macau. They beat Chen and To, who went on to become world champions later on. So I would say they have played to definitely a top 10 level, possibly also top 8 level, and challenging the best players in the world.
Yeah.
Beat Feng Yanjie,
Service over.
in the World Championships. So
9-5.
they've announced their return.
Yeah, and that was in the 3rd round of the World Championships, the last 16. That was a huge surprise, wasn't it? No, maybe not for you Danes, but
Yeah,
it was a huge surprise to most people,
the
because
Danes hoped that they could beat, but definitely clear underdogs. So it was a big surprise.
Service over. 6-9.
Not very often we see a service error from Wei Yasin.
no, indeed not.
Service over. 10-6.
Missed it. So it is the world number ones
11,
who go to the big
6
game
in double.
interval with the advantage, a 5-point advantage against Christiansen and Bøje.
他脚没上去，我能碰我就在贴近他，我就在他屁股身后球，重击就可以回来了，是吧？整个帮就把第三拍处理好就完了，对吧？他这边压出去，他不可能再起球，肯定是打他身后球。我这边别哪里远往哪里走，对吧？他如果取到拍球啪过头，两个人防守不是不可以做，你心的别慌乱就行啊。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Okay, thank you, coach. Players on court. Eleven, 6. Play.
So 11-6 as play resumes, the advantage with the world number ones, Jiang and Bøje.
12-6.
I wasn't calling the match last week between these two pairs, Steen, but I did catch glimpses of it. And I think that at the moment, the Chinese pair are standing their ground more.
They're standing their
Service
ground,
over.
and the Danes are getting
7,
too impatient. The way
12.
I see it, I think they're really fired up, want to get a revenge from last week, and they're scoring all the Chinese points.
Oh, missed opportunity by Bøje.
Service over. 13-7.
It was slow playing conditions last week in Odense. It's not fast playing conditions here. It's also a little bit to the slow side, the way I see it, but not as much. And perhaps that was to the advantage of the Danes, actually, in Odense. That was a good rally. I think they have a feeling that they have to play tactically
8,
perfect
13.
to challenge the Chinese, and I actually don't think that's the case. I think the Danes matched the Chinese very well in the second and the third game in Odense. I think Alexandra Bøje raised her level at the front court, and maybe she wasn't better than Wei Yashin, but she could challenge when the Danes were controlling the rallies, and right now
Service over. 14.
both she and Mathias
8.
Christiansen is struggling. Simply too many errors.
Service over. 9-14.
Oh, that's a good flick serve. I remember you pointing out to me some time ago, Steen, about
10,
Bøje
14.
doesn't have what we would call a normal preparation backswing.
No,
It's almost a bit like a sort of windmill
it is.
overhead action. And that's why I think it's a good idea, one of the reasons why it's a good idea to flick her and get her away from the net,
Service
as
over.
you've already pointed out. She's a very good
15,
front court player.
10.
But also, that funny action at the back, I don't think she can produce much power. Lucky net court.
16-10. Service over. 11-16. Line judge. Good check.
He didn't move his feet at all there, just falling towards the shuttle. They had the most magnificent start to their partnership, didn't they? Reached the final of their first 5 tournaments together, and the finals, a final of 7 of their first 8 tournaments together.
Yeah.
I mean, that's remarkable. I know you were very excited about this Chinese pair.
Service over.
I have a prediction going 3 years from now 11. On that I think they could win the Olympics.
Yeah. Yeah. Such a difference when the Danes are on the attack.
12-17.
Yeah, your prediction was sort of up in smoke when the Chinese swapped all the pairings.
Exactly.
Take your position.
But a couple of phone calls said it straight.
As if we'd have any influence. Oh, that's a nice shot. But look at that action.
Yeah.
That's most peculiar.
And it's
Service
it's
over.
not just
18.
sort of directed
12.
at the rally at hand. It's also a more long-term investment in getting Wei Yaxin away from where she's really, really strong. And of course, you must expect that the Chinese have discussed this situation. It's not like Yang Ming hasn't seen what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, they see they're quite happy to keep Bøje to the back of the court.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lovely drop from Matthias Christiansen.
Over. 13.
But Bøje doing exactly what
18.
Wei Yaxin did earlier on. Hit from the back and then just charge forward.
Yeah.
As long as your partner knows that's what is going to happen, it can work very well, as indeed happened there.
There's a lot
Service
of
over.
space in the backhand
19.
side of Wei Yaxin there.
13.
Oh, that's a good angle.
20,
Goodness
game
me.
point 13.
So steep with that smash. Wonderful way to bring up game point opportunities.
Good flick serve from Jiang.
Good rally.
Wait,
Always landed in. 21-13 opening game in favour of the
First
world
game
number
won by
ones. Jiang
Jiang
and Wei Yaxin.
and Wei Yaxin. 21-13.
21-13 in 15 minutes.
Og jeg får fat i noget.
Ja, hun lige.
Vi vil simpelthen nødt til at prøve at se, om jeg kan komme ind og bryde noget.
Men jeg synes, at vi skal, for først skal vi lige et halvt skridt længere frem, men når vi løfter, hvis vi kan lave lidt flere stressløft til ham over mod forhånd, ligesom vi gjorde i sidste uge også. Altså det, når han får de høje, han stiger op og slår ned. Han hænger så højt op og slår ned i fødderne på os, ikke?
Det er bare initiativspillet, vi ikke er parat nok igen og igen og igen. På et eller andet tidspunkt laver vi en catcherfejl.
Men
hvis jeg skal tættere på dig, så er du også nødt til at rykke hurtigt, så jeg kan komme med.
Ja,
altså,
men så vi skal jo hele tiden ind, når jeg så kommer på bolden, så bliver jeg nødt til at komme tættere på, så vi kan finde med mig.
Prøv at holde fart i den, fordi så bliver det nemmere for ham. Den du er oppe og prikke på, ikke? Den hvor vi slår den sidste i nettet, den er pissegod. Hvor du lige op og prikke ind på dem hele tiden, så du holder stresset. Fordi så kommer Mathias helt op bag i. Hvis vi lægger den blødt af, så kan den ligge og flække imellem, den ligger og spille ud mod hjørnerne på.
Men jeg er ude på siderne, jeg kun på prisen.
Ja, men den
så spiller de forbi, eller så spiller de verdens skarpeste kryds. Altså, jeg er jo ikke...
Nej, det er fint. Men når vi er...
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Okay, thank you.
So the players back on court for the start of this
Second game. Double.
World number ones
Play.
Jiang and YONEX. 1 game to the good. 21-13 that opening game in 15 minutes.
Out.
Well, that's her second service
over.
error.
It is.
1 love.
So the words of wisdom from Thomas Stangaard, the Danish coach.
Yeah, a little bit more pace in the shots. A little bit more pace in the lift, so Jiang doesn't get a lot of time to sort of get airborne and hit his steep smashes. A little stressed situation. Bøje feels that she needs to try and intercept a bit more, not necessarily by killing, but by sort of breaking the trajectory. And once Mathias Christiansen a little bit closer, overcovering the mid-court area. So there was some frustration. That's a great shot.
4
And at some point, Mathias pointed out that he was indeed not Jiang Siwei, so he couldn't cover all the things that Stangaard and Bøje would want him to cover.
How funny.
5 love.
What a good start.
It's a fabulous start from the Danes to this second game.
Great service return,
Service
making
over.
the Danes play from below the top of the tape.
5.
Strings gone.
In Christiansen's racket. Yeah.
2-5. Okay, change.
That's where she's so good, isn't it? Those interceptions there. She does read the game so well.
Yeah. The Danes had some success last week in playing the backhand side just behind YONEX.
Play.
I don't think they've really been able to.
To the mid-court area, you mean?
Yeah, to the
just
mid-court
past
area.
her.
Yes. See, this is the mistake that, in my opinion, is earned partly by Mathias Christiansen standing there looking like Jiang Siwei, and also by the flick serves early on. So she's made to cover the whole court, so to speak. That's the lift that Stangaard was calling for.
Service over.
Yeah, when he's got time and he's able to play the steep smashes, Jiang is just superb, isn't he?
Extremely good at maintaining the initiative and keep on firing. He's so quick on his feet. Third service error.
Third.
Service over.
And Jiang made one in the opening game too. So
Did
that's
he?
4
Yeah.
altogether by the Chinese pair.
Take your position.
It's gone wide.
Out.
Pity.
Service over. 4-7.
That's so good, isn't it? But
5,
why is he trying to push down
7.
her forehand side?
I have no idea. Try to get it past her, perhaps down the, get it below the tape for Jiang, but that's very difficult.
Oh my goodness, that's
Service
5
over.
service errors
8,
from the Chinese
5.
pair.
Yep.
Yep, the flick
9,
serve doing the damage.
5.
That's gone wide.
10, 5.
Yep, there she is waiting
Service
once
over.
again to intercept
6,
on her forehand side.
10.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just long. I was about to say brilliant.
Service
But it
over.
was
11,
just long
6.
of the back line.
Interval.
Hitting with the drift. And it's exactly the same scoreline, but a mirror image of the opening game. This second game, it's the Danes who have a 5-point advantage, 11-6.
Når du svipper til hende, ikke? Når du svipper til hende, hvis du ikke kan trykke den nedad på hende helt ned, så bare skub den blødt til hende, så hun selv skal lave noget nedfra. Hun stormer frem, og så spiller hun flat igen. Hun er pisse god til at battle, ikke? Vi er ved med at holde den der lille prikfart i den deroppe her.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
En lang, 2 lang, en
Okay,
kort. Helt til
thank you.
variere den, ikke?
11, 6.
So 11-6, the advantage to Christiansen and Bøje. Anything new or just reinforcements from
Service
Stanford?
over.
There was a
7,
little bit about when they
11.
flick YONEX.
Carry on.
If he can't play, if Christiansen can't play downwards or sort of target her, then just played soft-paced in front of her, so she has to create things herself because she's coming forward ready for the flat game. Right now,
8,
playing the backhand
11.
corner
Change.
upwards toward Jiang is a complete dead-end road. He's so quick there. So the service return's got to go over the right shoulder of YONEX or to the left of that. Yes.
I think he was
9,
slightly hesitant as to
11.
whether he should be playing that shot at all.
I think he should have left it. That was 3 quick points for Jiang.
Would you believe it? That's his
Service
third
over.
service error.
What's this?
6 in total from the Chinese pair.
Okay, back on court.
Every player serves
12,
with the same kind of
9.
shuttles, but last week was a different brand than this week here, and there's differences in terms of how you want to serve, that little extra touch you give it. So you can sort of put your service routine off.
Oh, that's nicely done. Look look where they are in their defensive stance. It's no wonder she was vulnerable to that little change of pace, that little block over the net. She was virtually on the double service line.
(13-9).
Gone wide.
14.
Good catch there.
9.
Bøje.
I can't unsee that awkward overhead action now from Wei-Yasin.
No. That's fantastic play. There was the patience, sort of like the belief that you can play with your opponents, that you're not so much lower in skills than they are. Nice.
Yeah, that's very good.
Service over. 10-15. Change.
One of the problems for not only the Danes but all the opponents of Wei-Yasin and Jiang is that the more times they are exposed to pairs that are more or less constantly flicking Wei-Yasin, and they manage to win anyway, the more they might they get used to it, and sort of the effect dies off.
11,
you would think
15.
over time.
Oh, that's a super return.
Service over. 16-11.
That would be interesting to see that from the net cam, to see if it was quite high over the top of the tape, now that we've seen a number of service errors.
It's long by a whisker. Well, we're going to see exactly how long it is, if indeed it's long, because the Chinese pair have challenged. First challenge of this evening's session here on court number 1. Indeed, it was long. Well done, line judge.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 17-11. Play.
Did you see that? Bøje
11.
quick to pick up the shuttle. That means they're eager to get on with it. They've got confidence. Oh, yes. Well taken.
Service over. 12.
I can't recall
18.
whether they were successful with the high lift last week in Denmark Open. That's a possibility that they could play that on the fast side to sort of control the length. The shuttles were slower, so they might have gotten more attacks from Jiang Jianbang back in Odense. Here, it hasn't been successful at all.
Service over.
We've seen here
19,
Bøje
12.
starting to be more confident, challenging Wei-Yasin at the net, and she's been successful. I think she's actually beaten her at the net in this game here. Perfect play.
Yeah.
And you can see Jiang Jinbang, he's uncertain
20,
what's
game
coming.
point,
So
12.
apparently they haven't made a real good plan regarding these flick serves.
So game point opportunities for the Danes to level this second round match. One game apiece. Only needed the one opportunity. 21-12.
Second game won by
And it is
Matthias
one game
Christiansen
all.
and Alexandra Bro. 21-12, one game all.
32 minutes into the match, and it's one game all. Third and deciding game coming up in 2 minutes.
谁也帮不了你。要低到头，现在都是这个，就在前面接发球的问题，就这么简单一个问题，就把我们搞得就没办法吗？情绪不要下来，对不对？没有别的。邦邦这边也是的，人家接发球，你看那女的切回来没问题啊，回头不应该给他这么的，我丢了2、3分，整个状态就没了。现在切完我就是蹲在这边停着，对不对？你自己这接发球你也丢，那我们还打什么？对不对？好，这种球你有的是时间，你切滑板出来都可以。你这边直线拿你在这里顶我一个追身怎么办？我第一排我就不给他上手了，又不是第一天来碰到这种球，有什么问题呢？你低了一个头闷在那边也没有用啊，对吧？气不上来，你这武器你必须要扛过来啊，对吧？你多顶一拍，实际上机会就有了。他就算最后这个20分又能怎样？不能这么随便就。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So the call from the umpire of 20 seconds remaining, a clear indication for the players to return to court.
Final game. La ball. Play.
So this game for a place in the quarterfinal. Oh,
Oh,
my
what a
goodness,
brilliant
that's
shot.
a great shot.
Service over.
Jiang Jinbang.
1 love.
Nice return.
Wow.
Desperation defence from the Danes.
Service over. Change. 1-0.
That was important that they were able to survive that one with relatively flat lifts, and Jiang Jinbang actually in a quite favorable position. That's a super block from Bøje.
And that was the first time in that rally that YONEX actually had a hit of the shuttle. And she made an error.
Yeah.
Hold. Service over. 2-0. Change.
Couple of good returns from Jiang Jinbang here in the second game.
Oh, dear me.
Service
That's
over.
his fourth
3,
service error.
2.
And that's not helping the overall confidence. I mean, if the players, if they're only slightly better than the Danes, then the service errors are going to decide it.
Well, 7 points they've gifted it away already.
Service
The
over.
service errors.
3.
Christiansen wasn't ready there. He said he was going to be high on some of the shots. I couldn't hear which one it was, but wasn't ready for that third shot.
Four, 3.
Oh, my goodness. That's a wild one.
There was 3
5, 3.
points where Mathias Christiansen wasn't really successful. It happens. You just got to bounce back.
Yeah. Good return.
That's good. Yes, change.
There's just enough pace on it, wasn't there?
And that was one of the advices from Thomas Stavngård, to just sort of just poke it a little bit when they're relatively high on the net. The problem is you have to judge from shot to shot. Are we high enough? And if they're not high enough, then it will give a huge advantage to Jiang Bang. But that's the name of the game.
Yeah.
In real time, judging what shots are you capable of, where your opponents, what can they do?
4, 5.
That's a good service out to the forehand of Jiang.
Well taken. Super shot.
Oi, what a save.
What a good rally.
Service over. 6, 4.
The body language of the Danes outside the picture here, the body language of the Danes is not sort of uplifting. I can understand it because that was a good opportunity, but they've missed 2, 3 opportunities and they're only down 6-4. Plus they finish on the presumably better end.
5,
yeah.
6.
In mixed doubles. Can be different in other categories, but in mixed doubles, looks like it's better to play the near side of the court. I think Bøje is going to play a low serve here. No. Missed it. Wow.
6, 0.
I thought Mathias Christiansen, he stood quite far back.
6 all. That's good work. Super work by Jiang Bang.
Service over. Change.
1,
7,
2, 3.
6.
And finally set it up for his partner to get involved and play the winner. That's a beauty.
Fantastic shot.
Isn't that
8,
wonderful?
6.
Gets Christiansen to turn, but he is too close to play it with the backhand.
Nine, 6. Quick.
intercepted. Beautiful.
Bøje, fantastic.
What a good rally.
Service over.
Jiang Jiang,
7-9.
that was amazing.
Longest rally so far at 26 shots, Steve. That's nothing in doubles disciplines. You're right, it was a spectacular dive, wasn't it?
Okay,
Look at
thank you.
this.
Thank you.
Wow!
Player, back on court. Thank you.
Fabulous images.
Play. Eight, 9.
Well, the flick serves are still working for them.
And that's the thing. They haven't come up with a solution that's sustainable long term, the Chinese.
Just 1 point in it.
Service over. 10-8.
Taps himself on
11-8
the head,
interval.
Matthias
Change ends.
Christiansen. Error on the return of serve. And it means that the world number ones have a 3-point advantage as the players change ends in this third and deciding game.
Til dig, så er der ikke så meget andet, så må du spille en flat tilbage. Så kommer op og holder på den, der rykker du på den, og så smækker du den flat over den anden side, så stepper du fremad her. Ikke? Fordi så får vi flyttet ham. Det er det eneste, der er ligesom, hvis vi får flyttet ham fra den anden. Når de ligger og battler, når hun ligger og battler med os og kommer ind og battler, rolig kætte, hvis du
Court
trykker
1, 20 seconds.
drej hende over den anden side.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
Forbi battlen.
Okay, thank you.
Kom så her.
Lad os blive ved med at give den lange. Lange er god for den.
Players on court. Coach, return to your chair. Jiang, on court. Matthias and Alexandra, on court.
Well, only 3 points in it, considering the apparent advantages of playing this near side of the court.
11-8, play.
I think it's more than possible for the Danes to come back.
Yeah, the pressure on the Danes now to start scoring. Beautiful.
12-8.
She was stepping in.
I think he deliberately served. I think it might have been short. I think he served very, very close to the net, and she was almost blocking it. Good play. Oh, that's super play.
Isn't that good awareness?
13-8.
Two magnificent rallies by Jiang and Wei. And now the Danes are facing the problem that they're 5 points down.
Yeah.
That's why even when you're only trailing with 2-3 points, the next two rallies is so important, because if you lose them, then you're facing a big deficit.
That's a good shot. Right into the corner.
Service over. 9-13.
Clearly better to play in the left-hand side of the Chinese pair, as we see them here. So 2-all.
10,
Since the interval.
13.
Nice.
11-13.
Only 2 points, the deficit. It's a good rally.
That's fantastic play by the Danes. And I think actually when the Danes have lifted well, Bøje's defense has held up very, very nicely.
13.
This is 4 straight points.
And a total momentum shift. That looked close.
13.
No challenge.
I saw it as clearly long.
Okay. Well, then that's settled.
Eagle-eyed, Jill.
I like Bøje's last 3 or 2 serves to Wei Yashin. There's been a little bit of variation in them out towards the backhand side. I think that's been great.
And the reward is 5 straight points.
Look at that. Look how
Make it
much.
6 straight points.
Look how
14,
much
13.
advantage they get from playing through that backhand side there.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
Play.
Now it's probably time for a flick serve again. Oi, he was accurate.
That
Service
is
over.
perfect net play
14-all.
from Jiang.
Good play by Christiansen.
Service over. 15-14.
Well, we saw an awful lot last week in Odense, didn't we, Steen, about how the choice of ends and finishing the good end was an overwhelming advantage to players and pairs, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I think we're seeing something similar here. So the drift, I don't think, is nearly as bad.
It's not nearly as bad, but there's still
Service
clearly
over.
the same
15.
advantages and disadvantages.
Yes.
Bigger in singles than the doubles. In the singles, I'm absolutely certain if you don't select end when you win the coin toss, that's a wrong decision.
Yeah.
Gracias,
I'd go so far as
Alexandra.
to say
Get
it's
ready.
a wrong decision
Quicker.
even in doubles.
Yeah.
That's
play.
nice.
Super play by Wei Yashin.
Yeah. Found the gap.
16-15.
So ready with the racket. Bøje can only block the first one. She gets it back. And does well to play the cross.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, back on court.
So now the Chinese pair back into the lead.
And this is where it gets difficult for the challengers, which
Play.
I think still is the Danes. They've got to play at exactly the same level that's got them to 15-all.
Wow.
Battle at the front. Well, they're challenging.
Wei Yashin challenges called
Chinese
in.
combination. think that may have gone long of the back line.
I would like to see that from the net cam. That was a fantastic net battle.
Wasn't it just? It's on the line. Well done, line
Challenge
judge again.
unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 16-all. Play.
Oh my goodness, he lost a step.
17.
That lift had exactly
16.
the right trajectory.
Change.
Oh, it's long of the back line.
18-16.
They were down 18-13, 10 of the last 13 points to the Danes. 8-13 were they down.
Yes, 8-13.
Service over. 17-18. Matthias.
Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, that's fabulous play from Jiang.
18-all. Change.
Watch this final smash, how steep it is. Look where that's landed in front of Bøje.
That's amazing.
Use your shoes. No. What do you mean? Can you show me? Back on court? Nope.
No, a little graze on Matthias Christiansen's knee from his dive, but it's not really bleeding. Don't need a blood injury timeout. 18-all, deciding game. This is crucial.
Super important for the Danes to keep it away from Wei Yashin's forehand. That's a fantastic return.
Yeah.
Service over. 19-18.
He read it all the way.
Service over. 19-all.
This rally to decide who has the match point opportunity.
Good.
Who's got the nerve? Who can make it count?
Good serve.
Yeah, it was on her
20
forehand
match
side,
point.
YONEX,
19.
those pushes. And that's where she's so good. So match point opportunity for the world number ones, Jiang and YONEX. Oh, got the deflection from the net court. And it's 20 all.
20
An extra points
all.
required until the clear 2-point winning margin.
No. Back on court. Now.
Oh, it's gone wide. Right
Service over.
idea, wrong
21,
execution.
20.
So it's a second match point opportunity
No.
for the former champions Jiang and YONEX.
Good serve.
Brilliant.
That's fantastic action from Alexandra Bøje. She was in trouble all the way.
Service over.
Did you see
Change.
Yang Ming
21.
at
No,
the
I
end of
didn't
that
see it.
rally? He almost fell off his chair.
Yeah, there was a big chance. There is the opportunity. Great defense.
There's the flick serve again to YONEX. And that
Service over.
was a little
22,
tame
21.
from Christiansen. Will it be third time lucky? A third match point opportunity for the world number ones. No, it won't, is the answer to that.
Service over.
22 all.
22. All. Matthias.
Chinese just checking on the giant screen here what happened in that rally.
There was hesitation from the Danes.
Service over.
Yes.
23.
It's some good badminton
22.
we're watching here in the third game.
Fourth match point opportunity for the Chinese combination. And a fourth time goes a begging.
Service over. 23. All.
Interesting that Jiang was smiling at that missed opportunity. We don't often see him smile. There was a look of anguish, first of all. Goodness me.
I would like to see Alexandra Bøje very active. Not needed.
Well, having saved
24,
4 match points, now the
23.
Danes, who remember were promoted from the reserve list, on the verge of victory against the world number ones. First match point for Christiansen and Bøje. Well saved. Well
Service over.
saved.
24. all.
24 all.
Oh, what a save, but in vain. Alert by the Danes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Put heart and soul into that last shot. Seconds. Match points for Christiansen and Bøje. Oh, my goodness.
Service over. 25 all.
Well, remember, if we get to 29 all, it's sudden death. Why on earth would we do that? End all this drama and excitement. Why on earth not just play on until there's 2 clear point winning margin? That goes down as a big miss.
26-25.
5th match point for Jiang and Wei.
Flick serve would be a great option now.
From YONEX, obviously.
Yeah. She hasn't flicked the whole match. Only low serves. No, the first one was a flick. Not this time. That's wide.
Gosh, it wasn't wide by much.
Service over. Coach.
Someone's down told to be quiet. Is it me?
Oh.
I'm not saying anything.
26 all.
Oh, she tripped.
27-26.
Yeah, she was pushed way out of position, which is probably why she lost the balance.
Matthias.
3rd opportunity for the Danes to book their place in the quarter-final.
Brilliant return from Jiang.
Service over.
You've got to love it, haven't you, Steve?
27 all.
This is wonderful.
Christiansen is looking quite tensed at the moment. I think if I were Thomas Stango, I would stop talking and sort of let him do whatever he finds best now. Shoot. Oi, oi, oi.
Gosh, that's got a YONEX in on the head.
Service over. 28-27.
Fourth match point for Christiansen and Bøje. That's a good backhand. And they've done it. They've survived 5 match points to win on their 4th match point opportunity. What a thrilling and hugely entertaining mixed doubles. in the deciding game in a match lasting an hour and 7 minutes. Gosh, Steen, that was pretty special, wasn't it?
It's a fantastic match. After
Match
they lost
by
last week,
Christiansen
they were asked,
and
have you got a phone call from
Alexandra
Paris?
Bøje.
I said, no, we haven't heard
13,
anything. We are
21,
number one on the waiting
21
list. We don't know if we get
29,
in. Now they got in, and now they're in the quarterfinal.
In the quarterfinal, disposing of the former champions and current world number ones, the World Championship silver medalists. The pair that's been in 3 finals in their last 3 tournaments. And the Danes have broken that run. What a fabulous match. And look at the delight on the face of the Danes. Alexandra Bøje turning to her coaches. And just look at that scoreline, coming from a game deficit, 13-21, 21-12, 29-27 in the deciding game. Mathias Christiansen and Alexandra Bøje dispose of the world number ones, Jiang and Bøje in a wonderful mixed doubles encounter. Welcome back to Rennes. It's second round action today, and it's the second session of the day. And next up, we have home interest in the women's doubles. Margot Lambert and Camilla Pongyant up against the number 8 seeds from China, Li Yijing and Luo Shumin. Luo Shumin, a left-hander of the 2 Chinese players. Well, this match is from the bottom half of the draw, and it's the top match in the bottom half of the draw. We've got 2 former champions in this bottom half, 2-time winners Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan. They're the number 5 seeds. And the 2022 winners, Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan. They're right at the bottom of this half of the draw.
Vous êtes chaud, la Glaz Arena, vous êtes chaud!
So the French combination have a chance today to reach a first ever quarterfinal when they reach the quarterfinal stage at the Arctic Open, which was a 500 event. So can they improve on that and reach a quarterfinal at a 750, which of course is what this French Open is, one of 6 750 events on the HSBC BWF World Tour. In fact, it's the 6th and the last 750 event of 2025. This will be a first meeting between these two pairs. That's not altogether surprising because Lambert and Ponyant only formed their partnership in November last year at the Korea Masters 300 events.